Hello, welcome back to the Health Everyday channel. Today we're going to talk about a subject that's on the rise. That's right, we're going to talk about immunity and how our diet has everything to do with it. Look, our body is an incredible machine, and the immune system is like a security guard. It's always on the lookout, protecting us from a lot of bad things. But how can we give strength to this guardian? That's where nutrition comes in, my dears. That's right, what you put on your plate every day makes all the difference. I'm not talking about a crazy diet or anything like that. Gee, it's much more than that. The truth is that the food we eat every day is like fuel for our immune system. It's like energy for your body. Without a balanced diet, our immune system becomes fragile. It stands still, without the energy to do what it needs to do. And then you ask me, what do I have to eat? Calm down, we'll get to that. Here's the thing, there is no magic food that will turn you into a superhero immune to everything. What counts is variety and balance, all those things you've heard a million times, but which are really true. I'm talking about a colorful diet, full of nutrients. You know that dish that looks like a rainbow? Then that's the way to go. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins. All this together forms a strong team to give your immune system a boost. But it's not just food, is it? The whole lifestyle counts. I'm talking about sleep, exercise, stress management. It's all part of the top immunity package. It's a whole package. So, do you understand what I'm getting at? Immunity is not an isolated thing. It's part of a whole system. It's like an orchestra. Each instrument plays its part, and when they all play together, then the music is beautiful. Look how crazy it is. What you eat today can influence how your body reacts to the flu tomorrow. Isn't that something? That's why I always say, invest in your health. There's no better price. And remember, there's no such thing as boosting immunity overnight. It's a process, a daily commitment. But relax, it doesn't have to be anything radical. Small changes can make a big difference. Now we're going to go deeper into the nutrients that are the true allies of immunity. It's going to be a show. Let's take a closer look at the immune system itself. Get ready for some information. Subscribe to DeepL Pro to edit this document. Visit www.deepl.com/pro for more information. Our immune system is like a super high-tech army. Imagine an elite battalion, the kind you see in action movies. Well, our body has one just like it, only microscopic. This army is made up of various types of defense cells. There are the lymphocytes, which are like elite soldiers. Then there are the macrophages, which are those big guys that swallow up everything that intrudes. And it doesn't stop there. There's much more. But wait, it's not just cells that make up the immune system. We also have antibodies. These guys are like guided missiles, super precise. They identify threats and send them flying. And you know what's crazy? All of this is spread throughout the body. We have lymphoid organs like the spleen and lymph nodes, which are like military bases for this whole army. That's where the defense coordination comes from. Now, this part is important. The immune system isn't just there to fight the flu. It's on 24 hours, fighting everything from bacteria to cancer cells that our own body can produce. And you know what's even more incredible? This whole system has memory. Yes, that's what you heard. When your body faces an invader for the first time, it stores this information. The next time the same intruder appears, the immune system already knows exactly what to do. That's why we don't get chickenpox twice. But don't think that everything is perfect. Sometimes the immune system can go haywire. When this happens, we get autoimmune diseases, where the body starts attacking itself. It's as if the soldiers are confused and no longer know who the enemy is. And that's where the whole nutrition thing comes in. Balanced diet helps keep this whole army well-nourished and functioning properly. It's as if you were giving your soldiers the best equipment. Don't forget, the immune system is very complex. We're simplifying it here to make it easier to understand. But there's a lot more going on inside our bodies. Every time you eat that orange full of vitamin C or sunbathe to synthesize vitamin D, you're giving your body an incredible boost. Let's talk about proteins, which work as our defense barriers. Without them, we can't even begin to contain our immune system. They are essential for the production of antibodies and immune system cells. And where can we find them? It's very easy to find them in lean meats, fish, eggs, and beans. See how it doesn't have to be anything out of this world? Vitamins and minerals are the real superstars. Vitamin C? That's a celebrity. It helps produce white blood cells, which are our body's security guards. Where can you find it? In citrus fruits, kiwi, strawberries, and peppers. What about vitamin D? This is the darling of the moment. It gives the immune system a boost and helps regulate the inflammatory response. The cool thing is that you can get it for free by sunbathing. But in moderation, eh? No turning into a lizard on the beach. Zinc and selenium are also great. These minerals are like the producers of the immunity show. They are behind the scenes making everything work. They are present in nuts, seeds, meats, and are excellent sources. But wait, there's more. Omega-3 fatty acids, which help regulate inflammation, keep everything in harmony. You can find them in oily fish, such as salmon and sardines, as well as in chia seeds and linseed. Now this is important. There's no point in eating all this at once. It's all about balance. A varied, colorful diet is the key. It's like building a soccer team. You need players in all positions. There's no point in just having strikers. And you know what's really cool? Often, we don't even need to change our routine very much. It's just a matter of making smarter choices. Like swapping that white bagel for a wholemeal one, or adding some fruit to breakfast. Small changes, big results. But don't think that you can just eat these foods and that's it. You need consistency. It's like going to the gym. There's no point in going one day and thinking you've become Schwarzenegger. It's a daily commitment. But relax, and your body will thank you. So, you see how it doesn't have to be anything crazy? There's no need to rush out and buy expensive supplements or anything. Most of the time, a balanced diet will do the trick. Speaking of balance, energy balance also influences immunity. Okay, since we're on the subject of energy balance, let's talk about something that's super hot: probiotics and intestinal health. Yes, my friends, the gut is much more important for our immunity than many people realize. Our gut is like a busy city full of microorganisms, or the so-called intestinal microbiota. And guess what? This microbiota plays a crucial role in our immunity. Look how crazy it is. Around 70% of our immune system is located in the gut. Yes, you didn't hear that wrong. Most of our defense cells are right there, close to our tummies. That's why taking care of our intestinal health is so important. And that's where probiotics come in. These are bacteria and yeasts that do our bodies a lot of good. They help maintain the balance of our microbiota, preventing bad bacteria from taking over. Come on, don't you just have a little yogurt and that's it? No, it's a bit more complex. We need a variety of different probiotics. It's as if each one had a special function in the gut. And you know what's really cool? You can get these probiotics through food, like natural yogurt, kefir, kombucha, kimchi. There are lots of fermented foods that are rich in probiotics. You just have to experiment and see which one suits you best. Now, pay attention to this important part. There's no point in just taking probiotics if you don't take care of your diet as a whole. Probiotics need food too, and that's where prebiotics come in. Prebiotics are like food for good bacteria. We find them in foods rich in fiber, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains. That's why a varied diet is so important. And it doesn't stop there. Intestinal health is also linked to our lifestyle. Stress, lack of sleep, a sedentary lifestyle. All of this can mess up our microbiota. That's why we always talk about taking care of our health as a whole. Don't think that just taking a probiotic will solve all your problems. It's important to remember that each organism is unique. What works for one may not work for another. That's why it's always a good idea to consult a professional before making any major changes to your diet. So do you see how everything is connected? We started by talking about nutrients, moved on to energy balance, and arrived at intestinal health. All part of the complex and fascinating system that is our body. Another topic we can talk about is how stress and sleep affect our immunity. It's gonna be great. Stay tuned for more important information to come. This is the last part of our talk on immunity, and it couldn't be more important. The impact of stress and sleep on our health. Let's go. Stress is like an immunity thief. When you're stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. At first, it helps, but if it stays high for too long, then it gets complicated. It's as if cortisol is shouting at the immune system, "Keep quiet and I'll sort it out." But it doesn't, and our defense army gets all confused. The worst thing is that stress is everywhere. Traffic, work, family, bills to pay. Sometimes it feels like there's no escape. Calm down. We can learn to deal with it better. Meditation, exercise, hobbies, there are lots of tools to combat stress. It's a question of finding what works for you. My friend, sleeping well is like resetting your system. It's during sleep that the body maintains itself, including the immune system. Lack of sleep is like trying to run a super heavy program on an old computer. One day it crashes. The thing is to create a decent sleep routine. No cell phones in bed. That blue light is the enemy of quality sleep, and there's no point in trying to make up for it at the weekend. The body likes regularity. Don't think that all you have to do is sleep 8 hours a night, and that's it. Quality of your sleep also counts. Sleeping in a dark, quiet environment at a pleasant temperature makes all the difference. It's like choosing between sleeping on a soft mattress or a rock. Which do you think will leave you more rested? And do you know what's really crazy? Stress and sleep are super connected. When you're stressed, you sleep badly. And you sleep badly, you get more stress. It's a vicious cycle. That's why taking care of both together is so important. Taking care of your sleep and stress not only improves your immunity, but also boosts practically everything in your life. Mood, productivity, everything improves. It's like giving your engine a general polish. See how everything is connected? We started by talking about nutrients, moved on to energy balance, gut health, and now stress and sleep. All part of the complex puzzle that is our health. Well, folks, we've come to the end of what it is and how to generate immunity. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You're already light years ahead in terms of knowledge about health and immunity. If you know someone who could also benefit from this information, share the video. Knowledge is power, and the more we spread it, the better for everyone. What are you waiting for? Let's put this knowledge into practice. Take care of your diet, your sleep, manage your stress. Your immunity will thank you and excel. If this content has boosted your knowledge, just imagine what else we have in store. There's no end to quality content. If you enjoyed this video, it doesn't hurt to leave a like, subscribe, activate the little bell, and let us know in the comments what you thought, and give us suggestions for more topics to bring here. It's quick and really helps the channel grow. We love chatting with you. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. See you next time.